The TikTok heating tool is still pushing hand-selected videos into your For You page right now, and the FTC can't stop it. That system doesn't run on an algorithm. It runs on a list. A list of videos that ByeDance employees, some of them in Beijing, decide you will watch today. Congress held a hearing. The tool kept running. TikTok will tell you the For You page is pure machine learning. Trillions of data points. Your watch time, your scrolls, your pauses, your replays. The system learns you, it says, and surfaces content you actually want. That's the product they sold to 170 million Americans. An algorithm so precise it feels like telepathy. What they didn't include in that pitch deck is the other layer of the system, the override, the part where machine learning stops and a human hand reaches in. TikTok calls it heating. It has been running since at least 2019, and the reason it's still running has nothing to do with the algorithm. Here's what heating actually is. ByeDance employees sitting in offices in Shanghai and Beijing can manually inject any video into the For You page at scale, not suggest it, not wait it, force it. A video with zero organic traction can go from 100 views to 50 million in 72 hours if a heating operator selects it. No viral moment required, no community, no trend. A checkbox on an internal dashboard and your feed changes. Forbes first documented this in December 2022. TikTok confirmed the tool existed. They said it was used to promote content from emerging creators and to seed new markets. That's the official explanation. But here's what they didn't explain. Who decides which creators get heated? Which videos? Which topics? There is no published criteria. There is no public audit trail. The selection process is internal, opaque, and the people with access are not all in the United States. After that report broke, the FTC opened an inquiry. The Senate Commerce Committee sent letters. The CFIUS review, the National Security Committee, already years into examining ByeDance's ownership structure, added content manipulation to its list of concerns. In March 2023, Xu Zaiqiu sat in front of Congress for 5 hours. Lawmakers asked about heating directly. He described Project Texas, a data sovereignty plan to wall off American user information inside Oracle servers on American soil. That wasn't an answer to the heating question. Congress didn't press hard enough to notice. The FTC inquiry produced no enforcement action. The tool kept running. Here's why it can't be stopped. And this is the part nobody reported clearly. Heating isn't a data transfer. Project Texas, TikTok's entire regulatory response, is built around one argument. American user data stays in America. Oracle stores it. American employees control it. ByeDance in Beijing can't access it. That's the promise. That's what the legal architecture was designed to address. But heating doesn't move your data to China. It moves content toward you. The payload travels in the opposite direction. A ByeDance operator doesn't need to access your profile, your location, your behavioral telemetry. They tell the distribution layer, push this video to a segment of the US For You page. The Oracle fence doesn't block that signal. It was never designed to. Inbound content decisions are not covered by the Data Sovereignty Agreement. The legal structure meant to protect you was written to protect your data from leaving. It said nothing about foreign editorial control over what arrives. That distinction, outbound data versus inbound influence, is the gap TikTok has operated inside for years. Every compliance briefing, every congressional testimony, every FTC response has been framed around data flows. Heating doesn't flow your data anywhere, so it isn't addressed, technically, legally, precisely. The system fits through the gap in the regulation like it was measured for it, and it's still running. The video that landed in your For You page this morning, the one that felt perfectly timed, the one you watched twice, you have no way to know if the algorithm surfaced it or a heating operator selected it for your demographic segment. You can't tell the difference. TikTok's app doesn't flag heated content. There is no disclosure, no label, no asterisk in the metadata. Any message, any product, any political framing, any narrative can be placed in front of 170 million Americans with no public record of who chose it or why. The reach that media companies spend billions of dollars to acquire can be activated internally with a tool that has never been audited by any independent authority. Your feed is not just a recommendation engine. It is an editorial layer controlled by a company headquartered in Beijing, operated through a legal structure designed to answer a different question entirely. And it's still running. So here's what no one has answered. Who decided which videos were heated in 2020? Which topics trended in 2022 because of a list rather than an audience? The tool exists. The access existed in China. The regulatory gap exists today. TikTok is still live, still heating, still reaching your screen every time you open it. The only question that remains is this: who benefits from what you see and who decided you would never be allowed to find out?